So, you want to know what fragrances that your boy has been rocking over the last 5, 6, or 7 days? Well, meet me on the other side of this intro, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to get right into it. Sit there, and I will see you in just 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 seconds, whatever. Take it just a second. What's going on, everybody? You guessed it, you guessed it, you guessed it. It is your boy, Trey Scents. And we got a little bit of a review, a little bit of a discussion. You know how we do it here on the channel. But before we get into that, I need just a little something from you. I need you to like this video, share this video, sub to the channel. And after you sub to the channel, hit the icon bell so every time I upload a video, you'll be one of the first to know when we can come by. You can come by and see what I'm talking about. All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's get it. The first fragrance that I wore, which will, by the time you see this video, it will be Sunday. So a week ago today, my fragrance of the day was from the house of Dunhill. It is Dunhill Century Blue. I absolutely love this fragrance. It is a cool, blue, leathery, violet leafy, sexy type of fragrance. Do you pick up on the original Century DNA in this one, the EDP? Yes, you do. You do. You pick up on the DNA in it. So for some of you, that may be a turnoff because that wasn't a fragrance that was very well received. I love the fragrance, and I love this one as well. Would I dress this one up? I would. I would dress this one up maybe with a nice button down or button up, whichever you say. Some nice shoes. I wouldn't go over the top with it because though it smells good, it doesn't have a lot of richness or denseness, but it does smell really, really good for a $25 fragrance. So would I dress this up? Yes, but I would still keep it dressed casual. You know what I'm saying? Would I wear this on the daytime, this time of the year? Yeah. On a cool night like tonight, it's cool here in Alabama, even though it's mid-March. Yes, this one will go nicely. From the house of Dunhill, it is Century Blue. And that was Sunday night. Monday, trying to think of if I remember the weather Monday. The weather Monday was cool because we were getting ready for some rain. And from the house of Aramis, I wore Special Blend. And I love this fragrance. Spicy, boozy, masculine, leathery. Did I say it was spicy and boozy? Very spicy and boozy. Oh man, it just smells really, really, really good. This does not smell like a $25 fragrance at all. Performance, it's not what you would think. With it being boozy and spicy and as deep and dense and rich as it is, body and personality, you would think that it's a woman the way I'm talking about. I'm talking about body and personality, but it does. It has a lot of body to it and has a lot of personality. You would think it's gonna stay on your skin 10 or 15 hours, but it doesn't. But you will get a good 6, 7, 8 hours out of it with 1.5 hours to 2 hours of projection. Great little date night fragrance. This is one I would keep it in the seasons where it's cooler, maybe fall going into winter, winter going into spring, that type of jam. I definitely wouldn't reach for this on a hot summer's day. Maybe a summer night or maybe a rainy day. Excuse me. Spraying all these fragrances always make me a little bit thirsty or whatever. But nonetheless, I do think this is a nice, sexy fragrance. And if you can find this and pick this up for 25 bucks, I think you'll be winning. From the house of Aramis Special Blend. That was Monday. Tuesday, I wanted to break out something because it was raining Tuesday, and it rained. It started raining Monday night and rained all the way into Wednesday morning. I mean, it rained. From the house of Dapper Fragrances. This is their version of Maison Margiela's by the is it Margiela's or Marcellus? Maison Marcellus, which that's a beautiful name, Marcellus. Yeah, if I could change my name, I think I might change it to Marcellus. But it is By the Fireplace, and it is a beautiful, beautiful scent. It smells like it's got something roasting in it, maybe chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your wrong season. But nonetheless, beautiful, beautiful little fragrance here. again, it's got this roasty, warm, come here and cuddle with me type of vibe to it. Absolutely love this little fragrance. I may look into actually getting a full bottle of, the house will be replica. When it is a replica, or is it Mason Mount? Anyway. Or I may just hit old Trav up and say, man, give me a price on a 30 mil, because that's about all I need. Especially with it fixing to come out of season, because listen, it's fixing to be too warm to wear this fragrance. So I get me a fragrance, stick it back over in this little cubby hole and let it mature. And then when it starts to get cool again, bring it out. Man. And I did receive a compliment from my coworker. And he was like, Trey, man, whatever that is you got on smell good. And then I know I ain't the only person that watched In Living Color growing up, you know, that little skit with Tommy Davidson and David Allen Green, where they did Funky Fingers production, where they was Howard and Clawville, and he'd reach off in his pocket and be like, I don't have a card on me, Howard. And he'd pop it out, bam. Well, that's what I do. When they be like, Trey, you smell good, bam, I just hit them with it. Again, nice smelling fragrance. You guys need to go over to Dapper and get yourself some of this stuff, or some of the other stuff they got, man. It's really high quality fragrances at bargain bin prices is the best way I can put it to you. This stuff smells good. It may be a replica fragrance, but I guarantee you it doesn't smell like a replica fragrance. Full bodied. This is sexy. Sexy in a little bottle right here. Maison Margiela's Marcellus, By the Fireplace via Dapper Fragrances. That was Tuesday. Wednesday, all the rain was gone. By the time I went to work, it warmed up a little bit. Tried to get pretty, but the sun went down before it could. So what did I wear? From the house of Hugo Boss, it is Boss Bottled Night. And this is a tricky little fragrance. So I love this bottle because blue is one of my favorite hues. This is a tricky one. This is a tricky fragrance. Wait, I'm gonna do it like my boy Goldie does. Goldie does it over at Goldie. Smells good. Goldie will spray that fragrance like this right here and then come in with it live. Y'all go check his channel out. That dude is very interesting, very entertaining. This fragrance, I've had it a while. Haven't worn it much because I don't really know how I feel about it. Pick up on a little bit of violet leaf. Night, I think, is a good name for it because, again, it has that violet leaf and it has sort of a clean feel to it. It just lacks something. I don't think it has a lot of oomph to it or a lot of personality. It's not something that's going to make you want to just spray it over and over again or want to wear it over and over again, unless you happen to wear it and somebody compliments you on it. Then it'll invoke a memory and you'll be like, yeah, I'm going to wear that again. Which I did not receive a compliment wearing this fragrance. I'm not going to say it's basic or boring. I'm just going to say it's a little bit underdeveloped and it leaves something to be desired. Does it smell good? Yes. Does it perform good? It does okay. It does okay. Maybe 4.5, maybe 5 hours on my skin with an hour to an hour and a half of projection. It's not stellar in any department. Does it smell good? Yes, it does. It smells good, but it's not, again, it's not one that's gonna just leave you wanting more. You know what I mean? Does it smell good? Yes. Is it a good little bargain bin type of scent? Yes. Because right after the first of the year, I saw a huge 200 ml bottle of this out of the box at Marshall's for like $19. But I had no need for it and I was like, nope. So I left it. But nonetheless, does it smell good? Yes. Would I wear this on a date? And this is where it gets complicated. I wouldn't wear it on a date. The scent profile doesn't really leave you to want to wear it to the office. It's not necessarily a gym scent. It's not a clubbing scent, so I don't really know where to put this. You know, in a category, it's just a scent. It's a little bit too heavy to be just a lay around the house and chill scent. Plus, it's Hugo Boss, so you can pay $30 or $40 for a 50 ml. So it's not a cheapie. So it's kind of in a lane of its own, which can be good, but at the same time, it just leaves something to be desired. It just does. You know, maybe I've outgrown scents like this. Maybe my taste, my palate for fragrances has grown. But yeah, you know, who knows? I may give this to my dad. I may hit Pops off with this, but here you go, Pops. You know, no, who am I kidding? I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna put it right back over there in that collection. That's what I'm gonna do with it. But Hugo Boss Bottled Night. I'm not suggesting that you run out and buy that one. If you're trying to collect the Boss fragrances, maybe. Other than that, you may need to pass on that one. And that takes us, that was Wednesday night, that takes us to my off day, Thursday. And I had some errands to run. What did I reach for? Fragrance that I did get a lot of compliments from the house of Chanel. It is Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. And this one does not leave anything to be desired. It definitely is a fragrance that says, wear me in the summer, wear me in the fall, pretty winter days, definitely spring days. Would I dress it up? Absolutely. Going to a spring wedding, you got on a pretty pastel or bright colored shirt. It's gonna smell good. I think what I had on Thursday, I had on an Adidas pullover, black, and some gray Adidas track pants, and my tennis shoes. But it was a pretty day, and I still wore it, and it fit right in and got plenty of compliments. Every time I went by somebody smells good. What is that you're wearing? And I would have to tell them. Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme, if you fancy. But I do like this fragrance. Very green, very bright. And when I say green, it's not green as in grassy, it's green as in bright, vibrant, uplifting, energetic. You will love it. And people around you will love it. If you don't have this one, maybe you'll have some of these fragrances. L1212 Blanche, the white bottle from Lacoste, the EDT, not sure about the EDP, and Lacoste L1212 Eau Fresh in the green bottle give you the same type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? It gives you that the same type of energy. But I like this one. I like it a lot. From the house of Chanel, it is Allure Homme Sport. Chanel Allure Homme Sport Extreme. It's crazy. Last but not least, big shout out to the homeboy Lamar Gaston for sending me this fragrance. He sent me a package, and this is one of the fragrances that was in it, and it is from the house of Genre, and it is Eau de Vanille. And this is another one I keep in my pocket and hit him with that Howard and Carvel, that bam, that Funky Fingers production, man. Good smelling fragrance. Watery, but not aquatic, but watery, if you know the difference. Sweet, gourmandy, definitely gourmandy. Masculine, definitely a date night fragrance. Still think it lends itself to either evening wear or wear in a little bit cooler temperatures. Can't see myself reaching for this one in the middle of the summer, but oh, in the middle of the spring. It smells really, really good. And you can look at that juice and get an idea of what it's gonna smell like. You see that darkness in the juice? Love it, love it. Nice, sexy, romantic fragrance. And I love wearing fragrances like this because when I get a compliment, and I did receive a compliment, I just reach off in my pocket and pull it out and say, this is what it is. Google it, look online, look on Facebook, Google Genre, and get the fragrance. Get the fragrance. It's either a niche or an indie, whichever you want to look at it. It's either an independent house or it's a niche house, or it could be both. But nonetheless, great fragrance. And I need to look at getting myself a full bottle of this. And again, I can buy this time of the year, stick it back and let it mature. And when I get ready to pull it out again in November or October, November, it's going to be richer and deeper and even more beautiful. Genres Eau de Vanille. All right, guys, that is it. That has been what I've worn the last 5 or 6 days. Again, I'm going to try to do this every week for you, probably either Friday or Saturday or Sunday, one of the weekend days. I'm going to try to do this and just give you a recap of what I've been wearing, what the weather was like, you know, so you can kind of understand why I picked that fragrance. You know what I'm saying? Just a little peek inside the mind of Trey Sense, what my thought process is when I get ready to wear a fragrance. All right. This is about the 5th or 6th time that I've shot this video. I keep having audio difficulties with my microphone. Also, if you guys know of an affordable mic that's really reliable and works really well, let me know. I'm about to get one well, this one plugs into my phone too, but I'm thinking about getting one of those cool ones that I can just sit here right here in front of me and do my radio DJ thing. This is your boy, Trey Sense. WTRA smells in the building, you know, so I can get my smooth on and bring it to you that way. Because my first love was music and football, then fragrances. So, but anyway, enough of that shenanigans. You already know, man. I love you all and so greatly appreciate you returning to the scene of the crime. It is greatly appreciated. So, with that being said, I'm gonna get off of here and pray that the audio is good so I can finally upload this video, thumbnail it, edit it, and get it out so you can see it. With that being said, you already know, guys. Thank you for returning to the scene of the crime. I love you all and God bless you all. Until next time, peace.